Добър вечер. Добър вечер на всички, които се включват в тази презентация. Ще изчакам още една-две минутки, за да може чисто технически всички, които желаят и искат да участват в презентацията, да се включат. Така че да имаме малко търпение. Daria just said that we will wait for another 2 minutes in order to give time to the rest of the people who are willing to participate.
Sure.
Okay. Здравейте, Катерина. Виждам, че сега се включи. Да ви кажа и на вас, че чакаме още една минутка, за да дадем възможност на всички желаящи да успеят да се включат в вебинара. Докато чакаме да се представя, аз се казвам Димитър Александров и съм представител на Агенция за образование в чужбина Skylines. Ние сме официални представители на доста колежи и пансионни училища. И така също и на Bosworth College и на Bournemouth College, които тази вечер ще представят. Моята колежка Доника Дърменджиева ще помага, ако имате въпроси и желаете да ги зададете, моля, правете го долу в чат-бокса. И ако се притеснявате да ги задавате на английски, можете да пишете и на български, като накрая Доника ще преведе въпросите на Дария и тя ще може да отговори. Още веднъж предпочитаме, ако е възможно, да задавате въпросите си в чат-бокса. Бях започнал да разказвам за нашата роля. Ние, освен организатори на такъв тип събитие, имаме привилегията да помагаме на българските студенти и ученици при кандидатстването за съответните учебни заведения, администрираме тестовете за стипендии, така че имаме доста голяма роля и подкрепа през целия процес на кандидатстване и държа да подчертая, че нашите услуги към кандидатстващите ученици и родителите им са напълно безплатни, на нас ни заплащат колежите, така че възползвайте се от нашите услуги. След презентацията ще ви изпратиме имейл с основната информация, която Дария ще ви разкаже тази вечер и информация как се кандидатства за самите колежи и за стипендиите. Така че всичко това, което тази вечер ще видите, ще ви бъде изпратено и в последствие по имейл. Още веднъж, Доника, нейната роля тази вечер е да ви помага, ако имате въпроси, да ги задавате и на български език и след това да отговаряме на въпросите. Okay. I see that Mr. Lewis is also here. Така че можем да започнем. Тази вечер имаме честта Дария Фишер-Джонс, която е маркетинг директор на училищата, да направи своята презентация. И господин Джейсън Луис, който е принципал на Bosworth College, също ще ни разкаже малко за Оксбридж подготовката на училищата и евентуално, ако има такива, които се интересуват да кандидатстват медицина, да разкаже какви са възможностите, които предоставят училищата за такъв тип подготовка. Daria, I've just introduced you and I would like to give you the stage now so you can start your presentation.
Great, Dimitar. Thank you so much. So, hi everyone. My name is Daria. I'm representing Bosworth College and Bournemouth Collegiate School today, together with our partners and representatives, Skylines. So today we're going to talk about to colleges of us, and especially about getting to top UK universities, to Oxbridge, to medical programs. So you can type your questions into the chat box. So, and again, just let us know which programs are you interested in. Maybe you're interested in top UK universities. Is anyone interested in medics program? So just let us know before we start talking. So I'm going to share my screen now. I hope you can see everything okay.
Yes, we can.
Great, thank you. So yeah, we'll start with Bosworth Independent College. And we're a college for students from 13 years old, established in 1977. And I don't know if you heard about Northampton, but we're located like in the middle, in the very heart of England. So it's really very easy to access London, Cambridge, Oxford, all the lovely cities you probably know about. So because now we are in the middle of a very interesting situation with the global pandemic, unfortunately, we can't invite you to see our college in person. That's why we have a really lovely video of the college. So I really hope that you will have some understanding of how we all look. So yeah, here's Northampton, and all this stuff with blue flowers is actually our buildings. So we have quite a big territory. This is one of our houses where we have classes, where students can relax and socialize. We have amazing labs because we're going to talk about that later. Bosworth Independent College is really very good at everything connected with sciences, with maths. Here, I mean biology, chemistry, physics. As you can see here, our classes are really very, very small. We have around 8 people in each class, and that gives us a great opportunity to give special attention to each student. So some of the classes, you can see they're almost one-to-one. All the students have regular sessions with their personal tutors. So we do really care about our students. We do pay lots of attention to each one individually, which really helps them to get great grades, great results, and great university destinations as well. So here is Bosworth Hall. That's the place where every parent should love it because it's our restaurant. And I know it's very important for families to be sure that kids are eating well. So we have hot breakfast, lunch and dinner. And for lunch and dinner, we have up to 5 options: meat, fish, vegan, vegetarian, just everything you can imagine. Here's our boarding houses where our students live. We have really amazing rooms, as you can see. So our rooms are twin, or you can choose a single room if you don't want to live with a friend. We have ensuite rooms. That means that students have their own bathroom in the room. And here you can see rooms look lovely. Every house has its common room where you can meet friends and talk. We also have kitchens in our boarding houses, so you can have a little snack or a cup of tea or anything. And here's our sports facilities. So we are trying to make our students have at least several hours of sports and games per week, because it's just a very good thing to do. So yeah, this is a very, very brief overview of how our college looks. And now I'm going to introduce Mr. Jason Lewis, our principal. And Jason is going to talk to you about how we get amazing results with our universities and how we prepare our students for Oxbridge and for medical. I'm not sure if today we have lots of students who are interested in medical programs. Just give us a shout if you are. And if not, we'll just focus on Oxbridge, maybe. Okay, to you, Jason.
Thank you, Daria. And thank you for inviting me along today. It's a pleasure to talk to all of you. So my name is Jason Lewis, as you can see, and I'm the principal here at Bosworth. And I can really say that Bosworth is a home from home, really. We have a lovely community of people here. As you can see, our class sizes are quite small, and that really adds value to the student experience, where it's more of a one-to-one teaching feel, which really makes them excel in their academics. And the reason why, or one of the reasons why our results are outstanding at GCSE and A-level, and the students leave here to go to some top-class universities around the world, really. I think, as you can see from the slide there, are some of the Times Top 30 universities that that students have gone to last year. Birmingham, King's College London, Imperial there as well. Destinations really good, and some really good courses as well. From our results overview, you can see 53% of our students gained A star or A grades at A level, and 95% of our students got A star to C grades there. And you'll see now from our GCSE results overview shortly, it's the same similar feel. 70% of our students last year went to a top-ranked university. That includes Oxford, Cambridge, and also Russell Group university destinations. This year, we have a lot of students going on to medicine-related courses as well, and also students going to Cambridge. So a bit of an overview there for you of how our Oxbridge programme works. The support is there over the 2 years, year 12 and 13 A-level. Students are supported, guided and nurtured into the Oxbridge programme, and that leads to a really good application to these universities, and also preparing for universities for interviews into Oxbridge courses as well. And the student feedback on that has been that the preparation and the mock interviews were really similar to what they got at the final interview. So it did really prepare them quite well to actually to go into the interview and really pass it. Hence why lots of our students are quite successful in going there. Same kind of offer in our medicine programme. Students are invited onto the programme, and again, they have access to the medicine coordinator in school, who really works with the students independently and prepares them over the 2 years, making sure that they can actually go during their time to a local hospital here, talk to doctors and people working in the medicine field, give them some work experience there of life as a medical student. They bring that back into school and really then prepare their UCAS, prepare their applications, and prepare for any interviews that universities might offer them as well. So the support and the guidance from our Oxbridge and Medic programme coordinator really is tailored to the students and quite individual in its approach. There's a breakdown here for you of exactly what our Oxbridge Medic programme entails. Weekly seminars with the coordinator throughout years 12 and 13. Really individual meetings then with advice and support on the application for these courses. Preparation and tests, really working towards that final application and interview into the courses, and really preparing them properly for the final talk with universities. There's varied opportunities as well to take part in other academic challenges outside of the Oxbridge and Medic programme, EPQ being one, but there's various other things that we offer as well to enrichen the student experience. One of the big things that we do here, I've already talked about going out on some experience into hospitals, etc. But we also bring visiting speakers in to talk to the students and to really prepare them for their interviews it's nice for students to talk to somebody else who's not on the teaching staff, to really ask those questions that they want to know about the professional field. But we do that here over the course of the 2 years as well. And there you can see over the last few years some of the destinations, the Oxbridge destinations that the students have had, the grades they've achieved, and the degree courses that they have gone on to. Some absolutely wonderful destinations and grades there that just really show what Bosworth is all about in its support and its academics for the students. I'm sure the next slide will show you a bit about the medic destinations as well. There we go. Oh.
Thank you, Jason. So I saw that someone was raising their hand. So I think that's a great opportunity for all the attenders now to ask Jason any questions if they have them. Should I just minimize the presentation so we can see the chat box?
No, there is nothing in the chat box at the moment.
I just see that Eleonora is raising her hand, yeah.
Eleonora, if you could ask your question in the chat box, Jason will be able to answer. Daria,
if not, it's not the problem. Yeah, we'll save all the questions for later.
Yeah.
Jason, another question for you, because you were talking about, well, first of all, thanks so much about talking about Oxbridge and medical preparation. But I think we all understand that getting to a top university can be really challenging. So, for example, this year, can you just remind us what was the success rate? So how many people out of those who we had on our Oxbridge preparation succeeded actually and got their offers?
Yeah, we had 16 students there, and 13 have had offers at the moment. We're just finalising them. We have one student who's definitely going to Robinson College in Cambridge to do biomedical sciences. We have 13 out of the 18 students have been successful in gaining places on medicine courses as well in their universities.
So I would say that our success rate is around 80%, something like that.
80 to 85%, yes.
Yeah, just to compare, I think the UK average is below 20, if I'm not mistaken, something like that.
Yeah, it's 20, I think it was 22% last year.
Okay, so just for everyone who is attending, just to let you know, so our success rate is 80%. And I'm just like to be proud of our results, something like that. So compared to the average thing, we're really, really doing well. So really, if there is anyone here looking at top universities, just, well, you probably know what you do.
What we're thinking of doing as well is looking at students at a younger age and working with them earlier on in preparing them for the Oxbridge courses as well when they get to A-level. So I've asked our Oxbridge coordinator and our medic coordinator to go lower down in the school, and we invite potential students who we think might be Oxbridge candidates or medics. We will work with them in a similar theme to what we're doing with the year 12 and 13 students, but really trying to prepare them from a younger age so that we can actually increase our averages as well to even higher percentages. So I would like to see a lot more students on the Oxbridge and medic programs. And I think with that support that we will bring into the college, I think we will actually achieve that.
Great, yeah, so now I think we're trying to target 13 years old, just to start from the very young age and prepare them to really top universities and great results.
Yeah, currently on our social media channels, we have a 13-year-old student who's now doing a medic preparation workshop with Leeds University, because we've actually identified her as quite a gifted and talented student. So she's working now, preparing for medicine field when she goes through her GCSEs and A-levels. So I think that's just an excellent example of how we can actually, nurture the students to get to where they want to go.
Great. Great. Thanks so much, Jason. Well, I think if we don't have any questions from our attendees, we can let you go, and I'll just continue with courses we offer, how to apply to scholarships, because everyone wants to apply for a scholarship, I guess.
Thank you.
Great. Thanks so much, Jason.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Thank you, Jason. Thank you very much.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Thank you.
Okay, so I guess I may continue from, we'll stop here. Again, if you have any questions, please drop them to the chat box. So Jason just gave a very quick overview of our, I would say, STAR programs, where we really prepare students for Oxford, for Cambridge, for top universities like King's Colleges and everything. And we're trying to prepare students from 13 years old, if they join us at 13, or you can as well join us at 16 years old, if you're joining us for A-levels. So for Bosworth, we admit students from 13, as I already said, but you can as well join us for different programs at the age of 14, 16, and even when you are 18 years old as well. So for young students, we're offering the so-called Year 9, which you can start when you are 13. We offer a more advanced program called Gcse. So this is mostly for students who are 14 or 15. And here you already start to choose your subject. So if you want to do science, for example, you can choose biology, chemistry, geography, physics, maths, of course, and some other subject. If you want to do art, for example, you can choose art as your subject here. So here at Gcse, we start to understand what you want to do in future. The next step is A-level, where you take 3 or 4 subjects. And here at A-level, you start to understand more what degree you want to do. If you want to do sciences, for example, or if you want to do IT, or if you want to do art and design, you choose subjects that would correspond to your future career. For example, if you do medicine, you may want to choose biology, chemistry, and maths. If you want to do politics, you may choose sociology, psychology, and English literature, for example. So here we just help you to choose what will correspond to your future degree. We also have some alternatives to A-level. It is a BTEC course, which is mostly for business students. It is as well 2 years long. And we have as well foundation program, which may be suitable for students who already have the certificate of secondary education. And this program is an alternative to A-level and is just 1 year long. With our foundation program, we have guaranteed progressions to several UK universities. There's University of Kent, Exeter, Surrey, Bristol, and Royal Holloway. But again, all of the students, both for A-level and foundation, they can apply to any university they want with our help, of course. So talking about college life, at the very beginning, I've already showed you a small video showcasing how our college looks like and everything. So at Bosworth, we have 50-50. So we have 50% of UK students who live here in the UK, maybe in Northampton, maybe somewhere else. And we have around 50% of international students as well. And our nationality mix is very, very even. So we have students from Brazil, from the United States, from Mexico, from Latvia, Lithuania, from Bulgaria, Romania, all over Europe, Spain, Italy. We have students from Thailand, from Korea, from Ukraine, from Russia, from Kazakhstan. So really all over the world. And we don't have any predominant nationality. All of the nationality are very, very evenly mixed. And we offer lots of extracurricular activities. So if you want to do sports as part of your course, if you want to do arts, if you want to do performing arts, you can join one of our clubs and do lots of interesting stuff in your free time as part of your course. During weekends, we try to organize as much things as we can. So we have film nights, we have ice skating, we have bowling, we have lots of fun. So we try to take our students to Oxford, to Cambridge, to London, because we are so close to that. We take our students to Alton Towers, to Harry Potter studios, which is actually amazing. I'm not a fan, but I was impressed as well. And during the week, you can as well do cooking, table tennis, some board games, you can watch a movie. You can take part in Olympiads, you can take part in some extracurricular activities that will help you to apply to a nice university later. And yeah, we already had a look at our campus. So everything is really, really very close, very safe. So there is absolutely nothing to worry about. Northampton is very, very safe town. And yeah, we already had a look at boarding during our video, in case you missed something. All the rooms are really nice. And here, so some rooms even have a bath, just a proper bath, not a shower. I don't think that many colleges have a proper bath in their accommodation, and ensuite single rooms as well. So yeah, as you can see, our students really love the place where they live in. And the best thing, I know that everyone is probably waiting for scholarship information. So good news. First of all, we keep EU fees in for the next year and hopefully for the upcoming years as well. So if you apply this year, you're still going to pay the same amount of fees as British students do. We are not moving EU students to international fees. Also, we do offer scholarships. So a scholarship is something that you get if you're an academically strong student. So if you have good grades, if you have good English, if you have any achievements, for example, if you won some physics prize or got some maths Olympiad first place or something like that, I would recommend you to apply for a scholarship. And usually we can grant around 20–25% towards tuition fees. But if you are really amazing, if you are super smart, you can get a scholarship up to 40% for your tuition fees and gets it really, really reduced. So what should you do? The admission process is really very simple. And if you have any questions about admission process, I would recommend you to contact Skylines, who are our partners in Bulgaria. So what you need the complete application form. You need your school reports for the last 2 years and your passport copy. And after that, we will be able to conduct tests for you. Usually it is English and maths, and an interview as well. So after that, especially if you apply for a scholarship, a decision is made by the college. We make an offer to you, either with a scholarship or not, and then we can proceed with all of the stuff like visa application and everything. So as you can see, the admission process is quite simple. I see that there are questions in the chat box. Okay, I see that there is a question in Bulgarian, which I don't really understand, so we can move to that later.
Actually, you're answering this question. The question was, what are the fees, the tuition fees for a 13+ years old boy or girl, and how can we apply for a scholarship? But we can answer this a bit later.
Yeah, sure. So yeah, just move back to the previous slide so you can see tuition and the admission process as well. Do we have any other questions? Okay, I see. Yeah, do you have any other question for Bosworth? Because if not, I can move to our second partner school.
Okay, I will add a little bit of information here in Bulgarian. How can they apply for the scholarship, if you don't mind?
Sure.
Значи, кандидатстването за стипендия става заедно с кандидатстването за самият колеж. И както разбрахте от Дария, стипендията може да бъде до 40% от редуцираната вече такса за европейски ученици, което заедно обучение и храна и настаняване малко под 25 000 паунда. Така че за частта, която касае обучението, може да се кандидатства с допълнително 40%, до 40% стипендия. Кандидатстването става през нас. Ние ще ви съдействаме за попълването на апликационната форма и подготовката на всички документи. Всъщност ще ви изпратим един имейл, за да ви разкажем какви са документите. И самото тестване става тук в нашия офис след предварително оговорен час, в който това да се случи, като часа го правим така, че да е удобен и за вас, и за нас. И разбира се, ако бъдете успешни на тестването, след това се назначава интервю с принципала на училището, който видяхте преди малко. И при успешно интервю вече от училището ще ви дадат оферта, в която ще описам дали получавате стипендия, дали ви дават место и ако сте получили стипендия, в какъв размер би била тя. Well, Daria, you can answer the next question probably.
Yeah, I think it was about the deadline for the application.
Yes.
Yeah. So, well, that's a tricky question because actually we accept application till we have spaces. So I think this year is going to be, so we're going to accept applications, I think, even in summer, but I would advise you to apply as soon as possible, especially if you want to get a scholarship. The reason why is because we have a scholarship pot. So the earlier you apply, the more are your chances to get, first of all, a nice scholarship, and also, which is sometimes important for our students, a nice place in a boarding house, because we have twin room and we have single rooms. Of course, single rooms are much more popular. So the sooner you apply and you confirm your place, the more chances you have to get a nicer room, nicer scholarship. And sometimes we have limits in terms of subjects. So some subjects are really very important and the places until those subjects are really very limited. So I would say probably we're going to accept applications in summer as well, in June, maybe July. But if you are looking for applying and to starting this September, I would suggest that you apply even now in a week or so. So that's it. Any other questions?
No other questions for the time being, so you can move on.
Okay, so I will move to our second sister school, Bournemouth Collegiate School. And as you can understand, Bournemouth Collegiate is located in Bournemouth, which is just on the seaside of the United Kingdom. So Bournemouth is a little bit different. It's just the classical boarding school, like from movies and books. And I would say one of the things that is really lovely about the school, as it is located in Bournemouth, beautiful beaches, great weather. Well, for UK, great weather, I would say. And the school is located maybe 5-minute walk from the beach. And again, you can travel to London in around 1 hour, 10 minutes on train. So really great location, very accessible. So again, I'm going to show you the video. Just for you to have a little bit of understanding how a campus looks like. So this is a school, really amazing views. We have amazing grounds. We have great sports facilities. You will now see our sports fields. And yeah, the best thing is the beach, literally 5-minute walk. So students really love walking around before classes, after classes. As you can see, we all have uniform. And Bournemouth can be amazing for students who are interested in performing arts, as you can see, in sports as well, because we are particularly good in sports, and with everything connected with visual arts, design, so all the artistic stuff, all the creative stuff, students really love it. Move to boarding a little bit. We have great boarding houses as well. So here we have single, twins, sometimes triple rooms. And here we accept students starting from 10 years old. All our boarding houses are located on campus, so students live and study in kind of same place. Talking about, oh, sorry, move to the next slide. Yeah, talking about Bournemouth, we as well have great results and destinations. We start to prepare our students very, very early in the process. Of course, the main things happen in the last 2 years of their education. So what makes Bournemouth very special, that we have lots of one-to-one support. So for example, if the student needs to prepare for portfolio, if he needs to prepare for an audition, we do all those things one-to-one in very small groups as well. And here at Bournemouth, we prepare students not just for UK universities. If they want to, we had students coming to the United States. We had students going to study in Europe after they finish school. So here we have lots and lots of options for university preparation. Here as well, we have Oxbridge preparation program, which is led by Dr. Pumphrey. He has like 25 years of experience of placing students to Oxford, to Cambridge, to highly ranked universities.
Изглежда изгубихме Дария. Сега ще проверя да видим нещо. Има проблем с интернет връзката. Тоника, нали изгубихме? И ти не я виждаш.
Да.
Да. Сега ще извънна да видя къде си изгуби. Само секунда.
Hello, I think you've lost me. I'm sorry for
yes.
that.
Just for a second, Daria. Yes, for a minute probably.
Oh, okay. I panicked a little bit. So was it with sports academies, right?
Yes. Yeah,
okay.
You can continue from here.
So yeah, going back to sports academies. So we have 8 professional sports academies. So the most popular ones are football. We have an amazing swimming academy. We have 2 acting Paralympic champions. So our swimming preparation is just amazing. We have great tennis academy. So our school is like 3rd in the UK at tennis. We have students getting to junior Wimbledon tournaments. So if you have a student that is interested in continuing doing professional sport, Bournemouth can support the student in that. We can put all the training sessions to his curriculum and to his timetable. And some of our professional sportsmen, they train around from 5 to 7 hours per week. But again, even if your student is not a professional football or tennis player, our sports facilities are so amazing that they're going to love Bournemouth. We have 2 huge swimming pools. We have a football pitch. We have tennis pitch. We try that our students do at least 4 hours of sports each week. So yeah, if you're interested in sports, either professional or maybe just for fun, Bournemouth can be an amazing place for you. Also, we are amazing for all kinds of creative students. So we are finalists of the Performing Arts School of the Year last year. So all of our students who take drama, performing arts, music, or music technology as their A-level, they all achieve highest grades from A star to B. It's just really an outstanding result. We have our own theatre. So here you can see some pictures. It is My Fair Lady. We do a musical each year. I think you can see Jesus Christ Superstar, other things. So each year we perform our own musical, and all the students from year 7 to year 13 can join us and be a star in their own musical. And we're also really good in everything connected with visual arts, design, and everything. We have A-levels in photography, in textile, in fine art. we work closely with Arts University Bournemouth, which is one of the most respectable universities in the UK for art and design. And all the students who do art or design or photography, they gain place into the university of their first choice. So that means that they all get to the university that they want to be, which is quite a good result. We have quite a good nationality mix. Around 70% of our students are British students. And again, some pictures of our boarding. We have a huge variety of extracurricular activities. So we have everything starting from cricket and football to book club, aerial silks, gymnastics, choir, and everything. So there's really lots of stuff to do. We as well are keeping EU fees at Bournemouth. And here as well, you can apply for a scholarship. Here the scholarships can be usually up to 35%, and we have several types of scholarships here. So this can be, first of all, an academic excellence scholarship, which you get if you are academically good, but also because Bournemouth is so good with everything connected with arts, music, and sports. If you have outstanding results in any kind of sport, or if you play a musical instrument, or if you're really good at art, you can get either a sports scholarship or a music scholarship or some visual arts scholarship as well. So if you have any questions, I see that we have something in the chat box as well. Yeah, fees. That was the same. So we just show the fees. So yeah, the fees are a bit different for the two schools. So if we have a look without scholarships, so Bosworth should be around 22,000 and Bournemouth should be around 32, I think.
Yeah. And of course, they can apply for a scholarship.
Yeah, we offer scholarships in both schools. So Bosworth, it's mostly for academically talented students. In Bournemouth, we offer sports scholarships too, for art scholarships for art and design, for music. So yeah, a wide range of creative things.
All right. Well, Daria, we will get in touch with everybody who's interested. And in any case, tomorrow or day after tomorrow, or on Monday, we will send this presentation to the public. So if you could send it to us as a PDF file, this would be great. And of course, if other questions arise during the course, we will get in touch with you so we can share the information with the parents and the students themselves.
Sure, thank you so much. So it has been lovely to see everyone. Thanks everyone for attending. And again, if you have any questions, please feel free to ask, and please contact Skylines, who are our official partners in Bulgaria, and they can just help you with every part of your application.
Thank you very much, Daria. Thank you for your time.
Thank you. So see you soon. Thank you.
Yeah. Have a nice day.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Още веднъж презентацията ще бъде изпратена по имейл. И ако имате някакви въпроси към Дария, ние ще се радваме да ви бъдем посредник и да може да ги отправим към нея, ако евентуално ние не можем да отговорим на тези въпроси. Желая ви приятна вечер и благодаря, че бяхте с нас.